So previously on the Wafflers, we somehow found a flower and picked the petals to decide, do we go, do we stay, do we run? And ended up deciding on running and started traveling back towards the entrance to escape this water-forsaken land. And we have apparently gathered the attention of more of those nasty little buggers and are in a skill challenge for as of right now to try and escape successfully. There have been some good ideas, some bad rolls, and all around an interesting escape. And ironically, a tornado in the Earth plane of Earth. That one wasn't
Yes,
part of the
because the
game.
tornado was in real life.
Yeah,
uh,
amazing how air can disrupt.
now we could have had an earthquake too,
That's true.
and that would have been very appropriate.
Indeed.
I actually haven't felt an earthquake in a while.
I feel sorry for any infrastructure in California. Underground infrastructure.
No, no.
Mm-hmm.
It's a surface effect.
Um, now, now I do feel it's worth recounting why we decided to get up and run, right? Because I remember we'd reached some kind of crazy decision point that there was no longer really any good path for us here.
Basically, what I remember is two of us wanted to go, two of us wanted to move forward, two of us wanted to run, and the only ones that were left were stay and wait and then run.
Right.
And
Uh,
so those got counted towards the running.
yeah, that's pretty much how the math went. We figured that, yes, we could sort of make our way over there, but we weren't sure.
Yes.
That's right. I don't think we fully understood it for a while. Um, but it would still leave us over there at the whims of someone having water or the ability to transport us back. And I do think that water ended up playing and food kind of a decisive factor of what we did here.
Yep. For us, it was.
So,
Dead end decision. We had to go before we went back.
Certain, you're making a lot of noise.
That's all right. I'm only gonna be on for a few minutes, then I gotta get off again. So
Perfect. Well, you gotta do stuff.
what were we voting for again?
A skillful way that you are trying to escape.
I don't remember, and I'm not at my computer, so um, I
How would
think I
you
was
run from bugs?
as fast as I could.
How would you use a
So
skill for
let's say I'm using agility to try to dodge any obstacles. Okay, acrobatics then. Could someone roll for me? I'm not at a computer.
it? I'll go ahead and roll.
I think my dex is +2. So I think I actually might be.
That's a natural 13. So if he's proficient, then that would be +5, so 18. So yeah,
I need to remember to upload my character sheet so you guys can see it.
that'd be nice.
Yeah, one sec. So you said we can't use the skill that we ran with before, right?
Correct.
So then I think I'm either going to use deception or stealth. I think stealth would probably be the better option. I'm not sure with a mediocre roll like that 11 if it'll really matter. So I 3D printed a miniature of Rio's character running away. Does that give me an inspiration point? Darn it.
That's a small 3D print.
I uploaded a picture there.
Oh boy. I don't remember what my last skill check was. I I do believe I did in acrobatics, as well as and I think I did an odd one for a performance check. There's a lot's been happening. You understand? Well, fair enough. How far from the bugs do you think we are? And am I in the front of the group or in the back of the group? All right. I'm gonna do a. I have one left. Does anyone remember if I used one or both of the bombs last time?
You used one.
So then I have one left.
Don't use it yet. That was
Okay.
bad.
Fair enough.
That was really exactly.
It's fair.
Okay. Yeah. Do you remember what skills I'd used? And how deception was one of them? Okay. I'm gonna go with what seems best. I don't know if I've used it or not.
Yeah, well, I think I opted against the performance check and did a. I'm remembering now what I did. I did a sprint stealth to kind of go off to one side, run one direction, and then stealth back. That's what I last did, so I can't do stealth again. And I already did either acrobatics or strength for writing ability. Oh gosh. And I know I did poorly on like all of my stuff I did. So making noise bad.
I've rolled mine.
I'm just gonna do a perception or a survival check to see the best direction to lead the group away. See if there's not well. 11. Okay. All right.
That's so nice to hear. Hmm, thanks. Uh, Towards us all dying, how might investigation be helpful? Like,
Gentlemen, we must hang together, or we must assuredly hang separately.
Oh gosh.
It's not my fault the dice hate me.
fair. All right.
No, the dice hate me for skill challenges. They hate Yonovan for combat.
Yep.
Exactly. All right. I am going to try and use my stealth in the darkness to try and run alongside the party quietly in the dim light. That is math. 23. All right, no, 22. Stealth running alongside the party. So I'm not right next to them, like 20, 30 feet away from the front. Like they're running in the middle, I'm running next to the wall.
Cookie uses a persuasion check that goes kind of like this. And it's a 20 on the roll total. Guys, we're almost there. We're going to get back to the ship. I'm going to make us a steak dinner. It's going to be so much better than this dry, lifeless hunk of dirt. Come on, you could do it. You could do it.
Baden breaks stealth and say, I thought we just bought beans. Where's this meat coming from?
We still have some of our original supplies.
Okay,
Who do you think you're talking to?
that's true. Just making sure we didn't lose a crew member in the process. Alright, so I guess we leave.
It's a good thing it didn't get back to me. I just rolled what it would have been 10.
That might not have been detrimental. Probably would have been, but
Probably. Because it was gonna be a deception, so yeah, probably would have been detrimental.
yeah,
We're gonna be all right, guys.
we're
We
still
live!
alive.
Rio would mutter that I'm never going back to the plane of Earth ever again. Ugh, I'll have dirt everywhere for days.
Yeah, that also
was,
happens when you get knocked out.
that was not so much fun.
Indeed. That was
Um,
dark.
on the other hand, y'all want to blast back to where we're familiar, or go someplace completely new? I don't know.
I thought this place only connected to one system.
Pretty sure there were other connections. Let me pull it up.
I think
It's
there was
on the
another
map.
system in the middle that had other connections. But maybe I'm wrong.
Oh.
Oh gosh, I don't even have Office installed.
I kind of remember there being another system in the middle as well.
If you
I'm
look at
up
the
for that.
tablet in the game, we're connected to both Garganov by 90 days and
Okay, after you do it
Hawania's
again.
star by 72 days. But we don't know that's 72 days until we start traveling, and it takes us 72 days. Thank you.
Okay,
go.
so which one are we in?
OPNS sphere.
Oh, Flat Earth, no sun. Okay. So, Juania's star, we haven't been to there yet.
And we've heard nothing about it.
But we
I
know
just
it's
know the
there
name.
because someone said it. Someone
Yes.
probably mentioned that they were heading to there next or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We got...
I would vote for exploring, but Rio would vote for somewhere that she can, well, relax. But
Oh my gosh, did you print that?
yeah, got a new
That?
printer.
Got a photon?
Congratulations. It looks nice.
Is it a resin?
Yeah, it's resin. It's not the photon, it's the Elegoo Mars, which is basically the same thing with slight differences in material, like
I mean,
construction.
you printed vertical fingers. That's like impossible for me to do.
Yeah, it's called
Oh,
resin.
well, also, did you see the scale that this is on?
I see it.
Those,
Yes.
it's insane what you can actually print detail-wise. If you're gonna do miniatures, like you gotta get a resin. Of course, it's a pain in the butt to post-process them because you have to rinse them like 15 times.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to get a brush.
Ultrasonic washer.
Ultrasonic will work, but you have to be careful with ultrasonics.
So you
Because
don't
Yeah, they'll
break it.
break pre.
Well, no, using ultrasonics with alcohol can cause fire.
Oh, you don't use IPA. No, honestly, I'm after experimenting a bit, I'm gonna avoid the IPA except for maybe a real quick rinse, like dip, because if
I've
you,
got a mason jar with IPA in it that I shake them in.
yeah, well, I mean, if you cure them first, then it doesn't matter. But if you do it before curing, if you set them in there, it'll like leach out
They'll
stuff
dissolve.
and make
Yeah.
them. Well, but it like makes them brittle and bad. So, like,
Well, you
I'm gonna
don't
put
make
it
them
in there.
sit in there. You put them in there. You shake. You gotta get the surface uncured resin off of it, and then finish curing them.
Yeah. So what people have been saying is like a lot of degreasers will do it like Simple Green or Mr. Clean and stuff. That's worked pretty good for getting most of it off. And then I would just do one quick rinse in the IPA to get the very last bit. But your mileage may vary. I have no idea. I'm probably killing myself with toxic fumes or something.
Yeah, I've got a rebreather I wear.
Every so
Yeah.
slightly.
I do. I haven't been wearing it all the time because the resin I have doesn't stink. I probably should anyways.
Well,
Probably.
very cool, guys. Very cool.
I just need to fix the printer that Brian gave me.
Which one was that? Oh yeah, yeah.
Is that a FDM one?
Yeah. It's just a simple little TiVo.
FDMs are so much fun to tinker with, though. Like the resin is like, okay, gonna do some settings and hit play, and then I'm gonna hope it works.
Oh,
Unless,
I've...
unless you're doing the full bed, you're gonna have an easy time with this with a resin. It's when you try and use the edge that it separates on.
Yeah, the edges have been giving me problems, or just I don't do the supports quite enough, or the curing time's not right.
Yeah.
I only got it last week, so I haven't quite dialed it in. When I printed that the miniature I put there, I printed 8 of them. Only 4 of them came out.
Yeah.
I've got the supports for the other 4. So the bed was leveled. It just didn't adhere to the supports.
My favorite one is still the yelling. Yeah, he's
Oh,
got
that
the
one is
supports down really
amazing.
well.
Yeah. I did take supports a little far once. It's
You've done stacked prints though.
yeah.
That I've thought about, but I've never been brave enough. I want to get some like D&D like dragons, some of the bigger prints. I just have to get the time to set them up and lay them out.
Mm-hmm. My team, I'm working on the KC-46 Pegasus,
Oh, nice.
and my team wants to print reliefs to stick on our carts so no one else can claim them. Uh, I still need to fix up my power supply though before I can print anything.
It looks like I'm gonna have to reboot. I'll be right back. Sorry,
Okay.
basic software installs.
Understood. So back to the planning part. Do we want to let's go back to Garnov and then Egan's Trinket? There are 6 planets there. There was like 3 quests or so, but it looked like there was people there. I might have to pay a fee to go in, but it's possible.
Well, I was thinking about that. I know we said we were gonna try to focus on more on like an overwalking mission instead of the whatever quest. Well, I feel we kind of messed that up with this latest quest as well.
Yes, yes, we did.
So what do you think we just go? I don't know. Focus on going after the face stealers or is it face stealers? Yes,
Sarandon was lost to a pack of wild dogs.
Okay, I think they're quiet now. Just go after those bad guys and focus on that.
Sorry, a lot happened while I was rebooting.
Yes. First of all, DM got back. So, do we continue exploring? Do we go back to Garganov and then Ekin's Trinket, where we know we'll have enough food and supplies to get there? Um, what do we want to do?
Ryu's vote is to quickly research to see if we know if Iwina's star is populated. If we know it's populated, she would kind of want to explore, but kind of want to go back the way we came.
Is there any way for us to
As
figure
a-
that out?
We could do investigation checks at the port, probably. There's only 2 places that we know of connected here, so
Guys.
chances are someone at port is going.
Probability is low now. My opinion as a ship's provisioner is we should go back to Garaganov, because if we don't, we'll find ourselves 100, possibly 162 days away from known society, and that is unacceptable.
Copy that.
That's
Now-
why Rio's statement was only if we know it's populated with people that are
Even
You
so,
know,
we may never
normal.
be able to justify the path back, because remember, getting supplies at Flat Earth was hard.
I got.
We did it, but it was hard.
It was expensive.
And so I would rather, it'll be hard to justify coming back this way. I'd rather go back to Garaganov and see about what we can explore there. I would like to get somewhere back to the shipyard and purchase an upgrade to our ship once we can afford it.
We might be able to do that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
Rio's okay with that. Have you been tracking the group's funds? Because I think
Yes.
Rio's like cash has basically gone into that, unless she needs
Yes.
to buy magical items of some sort. But if I remember right, finding magical items is hard.
Mm-hmm.
I have to download that document too. Did not download that one. Gee.
Do we even try to explore, investigate, see what Juania's star is, see whatever information we can get?
Sure.
Okay.
We'll have to interact with the people that may or may not like us now, after we ran away doing nothing.
True.
Oh, well, in
But
that case, yeah, let's go
sure.
home. I figure there's got to be other
Ryu
sailors
doesn't
at the
want
port.
conflict. Okay.
Ryu doesn't want anything to attack her and grab her from the shadows.
All
From
right.
the roof.
So first time estimate. How long were we down there?
3 days? Max? No. 1 day. We went down, ran after getting attacked, long rested, talked to both sides, and then ran back. Max 24 hours.
Max 2 days. We slept once in there for 8 hours, but it really depends on how far we traveled in and how far we traveled out. Like how long.
Right, and it's hard to tell time down there. So
between 1 and 2 days, DM can tell us. Does that affect time travel?
it could.
Well,
So-
then we have no idea. We'll have to ask the ship.
No, when we get back to the ship, we'll have to figure out how much time has elapsed there. Where are you? Okay.
Cool.
I'll just mark that as real time. Whether or not we felt the 3 days may be hard to tell, but. All right.
Jonathan doesn't have a stopwatch? Gosh, Jonathan, get better. That's good enough for me. Sure. I don't think we have
Yeah.
anything else to do, so.
I do.
Yep.
Yes, thank you.
Awesome.
Um,
Anyone want to do anything on the trip? Okay.
so who wants to learn groups language?
Who wants to learn what?
Groups language. Or Squeak's language, for that matter.
Aldra will try to learn Squeak's language. That seems like she'd be more interested in that over a tree.
Hestra would be trying to learn groups languages, assuming she hadn't figured it out already.
Hestra, do you have Sylvan?
That is a natural 10. So 10.
She's a druid, but I don't think she has Sylvan. I would have to double
Okay.
check real quick. But yeah.
Okay. She's too fascinated with how cute it sounds. Yep.
Cookie would actually like to try Squeak's language. Where'd you go? No, 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 don't leave me. Don't leave me. 20. Ha! It stayed on the table just barely. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Da-da-da-da.
Sorry, I don't have her character sheet in front of me. One sec.
Is there a name to that language? Like mouse folk or mouse tongue or?
I'm making the tiniest of crossbows. Remember I
That's
sent you the
cute.
designs? I sketched them out of the
Oh,
never
the
made.
dart crossbow.
Yeah, it's the crossbow that shoots darts. So an easily concealable crossbow that the handle will fold flat, so you can just have it in your pocket and pull it out and it clicks the handle down, so you can shoot a little dart more accurately than you can throw it.
Can I see those plans too?
Uh,
Can Baden help? Because that sounds really cool.
Let me see if making a pocket crossbow. That's from August of 2018. I'm jumping to it. Copy link. Pasting. Link.
Baden doesn't have proficiency with tools, but he does have proficiency with investigation, perception, other things, along with intelligence. Uh, Inspecting and making sure he's following the
And being a
plan
dummy.
That
Target
too.
dummy.
accidentally.
Ping. Hold still.
I'm looking down the barrel.
There's no barrel. That's how this works.
Exactly.
Just a half pipe groove that fits a dart.
Okay, Hestra does not have Sylvan. Should I roll just an int check to learn it?
Yeah.
She got a 12. She will continue to try whenever she has a chance and just continue to study group as much as she can.
Also involving turning into a cat and sleeping on him.
Cauldron.
Basically, she'll be inseparable.
Common celestial. Nope. Does Aldra recognize that she doesn't know a language? At some instance? Okay. Hmm. Okay.
$21 for crafting it. Concealable dart throwing crossbow. Teehee. I've been wanting to make that for a while, and I keep forgetting about it.
Well, good job.
I gotta make something.
Mm-hmm. Can't let those 3 months go to waste. How hard is it to start learning a weapon proficiency or a tool proficiency?
Normally, you have to have someone who can train you in it.
And it's expensive.
So, learning a language, you literally have to have someone who can train you in that language, which
Mhm.
is kind of
Yeah.
how we're learning someone else's.
Yeah, Rio became a boat crafter, right? Or carpenter of some sort.
Okay. Baden hasn't really seen this kind of an intricate work on both magical and real things, magical and non-magical items like Jonathan's been doing. And so he's very interested in learning whatever tools he's using. But that can be like a long-term thing too.
You can
Hmm. That's a class ability. Oh yeah. The tool proficiency for now seems fun. What tools is Yonovan proficient in? Is that the crafting, tinkerers, blacksmith?
I am proficient in many different tools.
Which should you use this time?
uh, this time it probably would have been a bit of wood crafting there, and I mean that there's a metalworking and woodworking there, so there would have been some hammering and chiseling and yeah, it's a little bit of both.
Then that seems to fall into Baden's realm, and he would like to learn tinkerers tools. For now. That's a 20, not natural. Cool. Aerolith returns to not -3.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I am finally away from the dogs. What'd I miss? I hope we got back safely.
Oh, sorry.
We're on the ship heading back to Garganov. And we're just doing downtime activities right now. On the way there.
Sorry, I apparently rolled on my cat. He's okay.
Is he still purring?
Yeah. He just made a very catly sound. I was like, uh-oh.
If there are any kids involved in a cat's life, rolling on it is not that bad. Pretty much.
Okay. Well, let's find out what the toll is.
So customs, as expected.
We seek resupply and to find business ventures. We are a party of adventurers. We fulfill contracts. Okay. We'll pay the 10 gold.
That sounds like a nice re-background check fee.
It's not bad. It's just a polite society here. Uh-huh.
So they have patrol cars, patrol ships.
I'm just feeling like my board game about Firefly. Let me do some math.
Sounds like they got a good
for a
space force
second,
going on.
guys.
Okay. I say check on the job board since resupply. Um, yeah, that's the main things. We, so far as I know, don't want to go back. So, really the only new place is Aiken's Trinket or staying in Garganov. So, yeah.
Hmm.
We can also inquire about those ship upgrades as well.
Yes, but I feel that we have taken our crew on a wild goose chase, and we should give them a bonus.
Okay. How much do we spend on that bonus?
Well, so give me a moment here.
Because additionally, if you wanted to, if we have enough money, we could give them a bonus, give them some shore leave, and get the ship upgraded all at the same time. Money willing.
Yeah. Well, this is not where we can get our ship upgraded.
There's something in this sphere, though.
Katoon has, well, okay, no, you're right. This is
Yeah.
the modification sphere.
Yes.
And we do have enough money to do a modification. With resupply, so okay, let's see. tell you what. I would like to recommend a 50% bonus for the last 6 months, which will cost us 430 gold. Not a light amount, but not a heavy amount on our purse right now.
Right. It's actually a bonus post-tax, so it's actually a reasonable amount.
And that would put us at more math coming. Basically, it would put us at a little bit over 1,000 gold left, which is several months, which you can think of as 3 months worth of supply.
Okay.
Which should be enough to keep us running and find our next mission and do stuff. But we do need to make our missions focused on a target, because we decided on a target and then just went off exploring because it sounded fun, which was not what we wanted to be doing.
Our mission would have to be in the same sphere then, because that would barely
Yes.
get us to whatever sphere.
We'll have to look for a mission here while our ship's being refitted.
Okay, yeah, well, I guess that
Basically.
makes sense.
That's the flavor text, and that mission should hopefully give us some more money and supplies to be fully kitted back up.
Ryu's gonna want to be there while they upgrade the ship and like help and watch and try to learn as they upgrade the ship to figure out what they're doing and to learn from it. Assuming it's not like some trade secret that we can't do. Because she's interested in ship construction and ship mechanics.
Now there's 2 kinds of things that we could do. Both of them give us better movement rate. I think the first one we want to do is the rigging.
Okay.
Which that makes the minimum crew 48, but we're already running at 48 crew. We have been, so there's no unusual demands about that.
Okay.
No, there's the problem of if someone gets hurt, then we're running below minimum crew and we have the negatives associated with running below minimum crew.
Well,
Yeah.
we actually
That's-
have a few more. We're running about 50 on the onboard ship, but
Right, but so that doesn't we're running 48 to begin with, I thought, because it gave us more buffer should we have someone get wounded in combat or whatnot.
we can try to hire up to 60 if you want.
Well, we'd have to have enough in the bank.
I'm sorry, Nate. The ship can hold 60.
Did we convert?
Yes.
Oh, you're saying we currently have 50. Yes, we had figured that out.
Yeah. Right. The alternative is to do the kind that reduces our armor class by 1.
Reduces?
Yes.
I'm not sure I like that, but go on.
Well,
Speed for armor.
but we fly
Okay.
better.
Do we get to like speed 7 or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Both of these get us to speed 7. They cost the same. The question is, would we rather take the penalty of having 48 crew at all times, or less armor class by 1?
Do they stack so that we can get both of them and get to 8
Yes.
eventually?
Yes, but presumably we'd probably not be able to do both of them here.
Then Rio votes for speed with armor class reduction now, and then the other upgrade later.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Would anyone else like to chime in?
Yeah, more speed is better, I think.
Yeah.
Well, they both add speed. One of them increases crew requirements. The other one decreases armor. Makes our armor worse or makes us have to have more crew. And I believe the negative for not having enough crew on the ship is much worse than the positive we gain from the improvement. Is that right?
Yeah.
So we'd either have to hire, or we'd have to like max out the crew on the ship, which also shortens our maximum range,
Mm-hmm.
That's correct.
or we would have to risk, taking that negative should the party be away and something happen to some of the crew or whatever else.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see your logic.
Also, it's more expensive maintenance-wise to keep that much extra crew on.
It is. It's the cheaper option maintenance-wise to do this.
Question
yeah,
to the how is the distance calculated? Is it like distance units that we travel 6 per day at speed 6 or 7 per day at speed 7?
Yes,
Or
it's so
okay.
if it's 90 days at speed 6, you could count it as being 540 units
Okay.
away.
Right. Yeah. Yes. I was just asking if we do an upgrade that would shorten our travel times basically to other spheres. And I would okay. Okay. Because there's one argument that
I really thought that would speed up our travel between spheres.
that's true.
So I would
Okay.
I would I would think that an improved helm would increase the speed between spheres because if I remember the flavor text is like rigging is it's better rigging for your wild sails that require more crew, but it makes you go faster or more maneuverable, whatever. But wild sails don't work out in the phlogiston.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Some simplifications are nice.
Hi, I've been listening.
Hi.
Cleok on the 90 days back would be outside as much as possible because screw the plane of Earth. Okay, got it.
Outside in the phlogiston? How exactly do you mean that?
It at least appears open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might also, check out our food stores and make sure there's no bugs, and if there are any bugs, I'd squash them.
We have gained
Okay.
an appreciation for bug squashing.
So, Nate, when we arrive back at Garganoff, we've decided that we would like to go and contact the Adad's family for ship modifications and purchase a stripping modification. We would also like to compensate our crew for their 6 months of boredom while we're traveling to and from the flat sphere with a 50% bonus over that period. Okay. And after that's all paid for, I'd also like to resupply back to our standard stock. How long, we asked the shipwrights how long we think they'll need to refit the ship. We can pay up front. We are going to try and find a mission local that we can pursue while the ship's being refitted.
Let's go
And
find some corrupt
Our
politicians.
crew has some downtime.
Yeah, Rio rolled a 17 to investigate, looking for missions that are local to this sphere, or to this, well, to the sphere and to this world, probably.
Baden will go with them since Ryu has already started that way.
Yeah, but then once that's over, Rio's going to watch and try and learn as much from the craftsmen as she can and help, assuming that it's not, trade secrets or something that they won't let her see. I rolled a 17, but I guess I can roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Actually, honestly, you should just roll your own investigation rather than give me an advantage.
All right, I'll go ahead and roll. That's a 19. Okay. That's about it.
Yeah, we can't really afford to do a whole lot more.
We could if we didn't do the ship modifications.
Yes. The other major thing we could do is we could outfit with some serious gear upgrades.
Do we know what those would cost?
I could come up with figures, we could, but I don't know what specifically we want to stock. We could try to buy the most expensive health potions,
Mm-hmm.
and we could probably pour all our money down the drain buying expensive health potions if we want.
That is very true.
I'd really like to find a way to attract. Oh, so what we need to do is figure out how are we going to go about actually opposing the slavers, and recruiting people to our side that are like-minded without, recruiting all the assassins to kill us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's lots
I
of
don't see
like-minded
him.
people. They just don't want to be assassinated.
I was gonna say I don't see us being able to do one without the other.
Well, okay, let me extend this conversation because John is a little bit short-sighted, not so clever. So I was very, at the gate guards, I told them that we were adventurers and that we do contracts. But that's not entirely what we want our identity be. We are the anti-slavers. But I don't feel like telling that to the government officials.
That seems wise.
It feels like I might confuse them or something.
How
Yeah.
about we focus on freeing people from the soul stones, which in a sense are enslaved, but then they're also less likely to try and kill us. We hope.
Well, we wouldn't even know where to begin on that, do we? I mean, we don't have any hints.
I guess-
Do you want to?
The place to begin would be to researching where we begin.
Well, yeah, that will be a lot of money.
Researching where to begin.
No, actually releasing souls from the stones. We already know that many of them were at higher levels, and if we don't spend an appropriate amount of money, they'll be forcefully lowered to a lower level than they might otherwise be. We don't really know the cost progression for that.
Okay.
So
That would be
what
pretty
about,
sucky.
do they do any of the people that would be helping us free those soul stones happen to like work on missions, like we do them a favor and then that counts for it?
We could try and go back to the Temple of Moradin and find out, because wasn't it that guy who helped us in the first place?
Yep. Well, but there might be more than one temple that can help them. That can release them from the soul stones.
That's true.
Do you think you can build up our forces? Oh. I mean, I feel like eventually we're gonna go face to face with the slave boys, so we're gonna need some kind of plan for that.
Well, I don't want to go face to face with them yet.
We'd rather trade broadsides. No. I'd
What I
rather
mean
not
is
have our
something-
precious ship. Sorry, go on.
Well, what I mean is, if we want to oppose them, we're gonna have to do actual opposing, whether it's just finding something we know they don't want done and doing it.
Or finding something they
Uh,
want done and undoing it.
I guess the thing is, well, do we know? How do we know what the line is between opposing them and hitting them from the side.
That is fair. Okay. There we go. Alright, so Baden reports back, reading off a little sheet that he found. He's having some difficulty reading this one. It seems to be affected by some sort of illusory script that only appears at certain times.
That's weird.
Yeah, Tassoli seeks a company to investigate the mysterious disappearance of Daymore in the Desert of Fire. Abet seeks a company to escort her daughter safely to the city of Cafford. Desert of Fire. That seems painful.
I'm up for an escort mission, actually.
Oswald
Escort
seeks a company
missions
to...
have been very profitable and easy. If we want to do something in the intern, considering we have a week of downtime.
That's true.
I don't know if there's anything in the immediate area that's, oh, we've been accosted by goblins. You should save us.
Osworth seeks to expose a corrupted aristocrat who serves someone, Wrath of the Mad. Nanarv seeks a company to find and explore the ancient ruins of the fortress of the Wrath Countess. That sounds like fun. Also like Wraith.
As long as it's not on the plane of Earth.
I think this is, if I recall correctly, all on this planet, correct?
If I remember right, there was actually 2 different job boards at this spot. One was local, one was
Yeah.
one was
Felicid
world.
seeks a company to hunt down and capture the cunning rogue known as the Hierophant. Fairy seeks a company to rescue the town of Cafford from the Asan, the Shadow Empress. Bird seeks a company to find and explore the ancient ruins of the citadel of Gothmog of Uden. Azard seeks a company to recover and destroy an evil artifact from Bard Turgolfland. Turgolfend. There we go. That's definitely how you say this name.
Turgolfend, yeah.
Yeah, Turgolfend. Turgolfend. Phyllis seeks a
So,
company of adventurers to rescue the Lady Bond from the goblins of the Dusk Jungle. Aben has the company to recover and destroy an evil artifact from the lost city of Trustone in the Hellgate Plains. So
I'm
what kind of
vetoing
mission do
that one
y'all
because
want?
it says planes.
I like killing goblins.
I also heard the mission with goblins after I made the joke that we should go kill goblins, so.
I mean, we've had good luck with goblins, so well, kind of good luck.
We would level 1 and goblins are actually kind of dangerous level 1.
That they are.
Kind of. They're
they're
very
kind of
dangerous.
dangerous in large groups.
Out of character, I know somebody that actually that created a adventure for like level like 7 to 9 characters that still makes goblins dangerous.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's what this would be. I don't either. Alright, so investigating disappearances of people, escort, corrupt aristocrat we don't like, exploring, hunting down people. I do like the rescue town.
I
Oh,
don't like
yay.
Rescue Town because the last town was on the plane of Earth. I want
That's
more
true.
details. Details.
There was some destroy evil artifacts.
There's 2 destroy evil artifacts.
Technically, we're not really in the business of destroying evil artifacts. None of us are really good aligned.
We just take them for
We,
ourselves.
what we don't, what we
Cleox
kind
good
of wanted
aligned,
to be is
technically.
against slavery.
Yeah.
What I just heard is we need money to be against slavery, considering we just spent all of it
Okay,
That too.
upgrading the ship.
we do need money to be against slavery, yes.
Do I
So-
sound like a hypocrite now?
No.
Yes.
If you said we need our own
No.
slaves, then you'd be a hypocrite.
Yes. Yes. That I have to agree with.
The plane of Earth has changed me, man.
We need our own slaves to be
I'm
enslaved.
changing my alignment to chaos to true neutral now. Oh, no, I'm still
We'll find out if Cookie is less of a coward now that he's left the plane of Earth or not.
Your plane shift involved a alignment shift.
All right. So escort, aristocrat, exploring, hunting down people, rescuing a city, exploring again, destroying, rescue from goblins, recover and destroy from the Hellgate Plains. A magical ladle.
Yes, he's
That-
referring to things.
Okay. A magic ladle doesn't sound very intriguing.
So,
it is if it's guarded by an ancient bronze dragon. What's a copper?
That's true.
It was copper, wasn't it?
So it's a copper ladle.
Yeah.
so,
Oh.
so
Anyway,
gentlemen,
Hey, that ancient copper dragon probably had a magic ladle. We just didn't see it.
So, what are y'all in the mood for? I'm seeing 2 that line up together, potentially.
how do they line up?
We escort a daughter to Cafford, and then we free that city of Cafford.
Oh,
Oh, well, yeah, good idea.
so
Wait, hold up. We're not freeing the city from the daughter's family, right?
I don't
We don't
know.
know that.
Or does escorting it involve breaking through a blockade?
We don't know. We just got to pursue which ones we want to pursue and learn more about. 'Cause
Wouldn't
I
it
say
be-
we
learn
pursue
more
the
about-
goblins.
wouldn't it be
I-
smarter to rescue the town before escorting the daughter to it?
Hey, just stick her somewhere in the town, close the
Although,
door, lock her in, and
It's
send
not
some-
logical because,
That would
Alright.
not. That would not be necessarily best for our income.
right.
But at the very least, as a lawful good aligned character, totally not evil, we should at least inform the person we're escorting that, hey, it sounds like the town's in trouble. Do you still want to go? It
Well,
might be
you know-
safer if you wait.
And if they
You
say
might-
yes, we have them sign a liability waiver, and we take them.
Oh gosh.
Plus, she might have information that could help free it. We don't know the situation.
Sure.
I say we pursue these 2.
Okay, so I kind of like the idea of pursuing these 2. I would like to point out that if we do not pursue these 2, what may well happen is someone will escort the daughter safely to be trapped in the town of Cafford.
That'd be kind of funny. And then we receive both rewards. Doubtful for that part.
Well, she's being escorted there to save it.
Ooh.
No, she took this mission to save it, but she doesn't have a ship. She's actually a 15th level wizard, but doesn't have the access to teleport there.
She has plane shift, but not teleport.
All right, guys. The other strong
well-
option really is the goblin jungle thing.
We
although I
also
don't
need
like
to
jungles.
we need to figure out which ones we can actually reach in a reasonable amount of days, because remember, our ship is being fixed. We can't fly
Yes.
it there.
Yeah.
Let's go talk to the broker. So who's the broker for this? Those two that you mentioned.
I would open up my notes and tell you who it is because I wrote it down, but that's on the other computer.
They don't have a broker written down for me.
So in the Garganoff sphere, I do have some information about it in terms of like the brokers that are there. Folk and Company is the only broker that I'm aware of, but I don't know that they did all of them. But we might be able to go to them and find out from there.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Do any of y'all feel like exploring?
No, I don't feel like exploring is really our strategy right now.
You don't want to explore the Fortress of the Wraith Countess? Or the ancient ruins of the Citadel of Gothmagavuden?
I love that
Great
name.
places.
Can you say that again? Gothmagavuden?
Gothmagavuden.
Exploring is a high risk, high reward option that I don't want to take because I don't want to take a high risk option because that's easily a mission that I feel like could also fall through and we not get anything.
Okay, fair point. We can always take one later.
I consider it a high reward because if we're exploring it, then there's a decent chance that we get whatever loot is there.
Yeah.
But if it's been stripped clean and yeah, it might also be worth it that for to definitely ask the broker what the rewards are because we're
Yes.
specifically looking for money or sellable
Yes.
items and I
I would also like to inquire about those. Because it does seem rather a bad idea to not get information like that. Though it would follow our pattern. We're gonna go talk to the
fault.
brokers that own the three that I put in chat. The escort to Cafford, rescuing the town of Cafford, and the goblins of the Dusk Jungle. Because why not?
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and mention I'm switching back to Celadon, by the way.
Okay.
Has anyone seen
Aerolith.
Airlift? Airlift just disappeared.
Aerolith is getting on a bus that magically appeared.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And for the Philism, Philemon, Pheromone.
I need to step away for a second. I'll be right back.
So is Tonizin the broker of the first two?
Tonzin's just the first one.
Okay. Ah,
There's this wonderful thing called edit.
nice.
Yes. It is very nice.
So really, their chats are like a document.
Yes, they are my notes.
I just read a good quote. If you would know the value of money, go try to borrow some. Ben Franklin.
That sounds like a terrible idea. Okay. All right. Then I'd say let's go talk to the person we know first.
We
The
know
Folk
Broker
Broker?
Folk.
The second one. We don't know the other two. So we're going to the one we know first. Okay, fair point. I don't remember who we met last time. We did meet some brokers.
Oh, I'm back.
Mm-hmm. Cookie, do you want to talk?
Yes, just typing. Hey. Yeah, well, I wouldn't recommend the plane of Earth. So, we saw that a couple bills were posted. One of them was posted by your company. So pulls out this fairy seeks a company to rescue the town of Cafford from Asan the Shadow Empress. Can you tell us where that is? Cafford. Mm-hmm. So it's here on Garganoff.
About how far away is it? So a long travel? Okay. Desert. Yep. That part makes sense. Okay.
Interesting. Um, um, can you tell us anything about this Asan Shadow Empress, or the person who's posting this bill? Where to find him? No problem. Okay. And do you know anything about the Shadow Empress? I suppose he'll be able to tell us too. Okay. We were a little bit can you help us find a broker by the name of Tonazin? Well, we're a bit concerned that someone's about to escort their daughter safely to the middle of the Shadow Empress's lair. Yeah, these missions are kind of in the same place. All right. Well, thanks for helping us. Okay. I'm not used to having so does this broker have a bad reputation, you think? Well, I mean, yeah, we've met some brokers with bad reputations, and I'd rather stay clear of them. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
That is a fair point.
Hey guys, did I forget anything? Well,
Gut feeling.
Did we get
what
the number of days travel?
Across the planet. is the current estimate.
So
Right.
the answer is non-conventional means of travel required. Whether it means our ship has to take us there or not, I don't know.
Or
Yep.
we ask someone slightly more informed,
Yeah.
Yep.
like the cartographer.
Um, and have you heard anything about a dusk jungle? Dusk jungle? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. We haven't been to the cartographers in a while. They were kind of nice folk. A little bit, well, you know, different. Cartographers think differently.
Of course.
Well, thank you for your time.
Yes, thank you indeed.
Mm-hmm. We tip him that standard fee of like a few silver or something. Ah, I see. And we are going for his mission.
Do
Okay.
we ask him?
Yeah.
Did we happen to ask about reward?
No, we didn't.
Do we want to?
Sure. Is there a published reward for this mission? Hmm.
Okay.
All right.
And we know the location of the other two?
We know the location of Tonazin. We've not asked the location of Kudalanche.
Cool. Shall we go on to the next one?
Yeah, let's go to Canal Road and search for Ferry's establishment.
Sounds good.
Okay. Yeah.
We do so wish.
Is this Ferry? You posted a bill on rescuing the town of Cafford?
Now you the escorting a daughter to the Count of Cafford.
No. That's a
Yes. Townsend did the first one, which is escort. Folk was doing the second one, which is the Cafford. Freeing Cafford.
Guys, so I'm really confused. I thought we're going to meet with the guy, Ferry, who posted the bill about freeing Cafford.
Oh,
That's not what I said.
sorry, my bad.
But okay.
So to
But we can go to Townsend just fine. That'd be okay.
either. My bad.
I would rather find out about rescuing the town before talking to the escort mission. So I'd like to go to meet Ferry.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry. Yes. Right. Touche. But Cookie has been around a lot of fighters. Yeah. Greetings. Are you Ferry? Well, we saw the bill you posted about rescuing the town of Cafford. And we'd like to know what's going on. So Asen was one of yours? Is Cafford a town of... Right. What sort of town is Cafford? Hmm. Um. You look like you know how to handle yourself. Were you wanting to come along or wanting it done? Hmm.
Some help is better than no help.
Wise enough for us both.
Indeed.
Uh, is there anything more you can tell us about a son? Like strengths, weaknesses, what to expect? Ooh.
Okay.
Do you know the nature of, like, you said rescued the town of Kefford. Is it like, did she just declare herself queen, or is she like oppressing the people? Hmm. All right. Is
Insight. That is a whopping 7.
hmm.
Um, how far is it, or how would you suggest getting there? Okay.
Hmm.
So far away.
All right. Off chance, have you ever heard of the broker Kudelanche? Kudelanche? I'm not good at pronouncing it, but mm-hmm. Yes. A lot of halflings tend to enjoy this. Do you know where I might find her? Well, we found a mission posted by her seeking a rescue from the goblins of the Jungle. You might be familiar with that place. The Dusk Jungle. Huh. Huh. You have an interesting. That is kind of cool.
Yay.
Well,
Okay.
thanks for your time. We'll try to find a way to get to Cafford. Probably by ship transit. Oh, really like the idea of caravanning for a month.
Yeah, me neither. I'm also a bit against that, so. Okay.
We'll leave and go to the broker Tonazin on Bafford Lane.
We actually are going to them this time. Okay.
Not my fault that I said the wrong words out of my mouth, apparently.
I think I might have said the wrong ones too.
Probably be the last thing we do tonight.
Yep.
Well, it's pretty clear that we're not going to rescue someone on the Dusk Jungle while our ship is in downtime.
Yes.
It's pretty clear we're not going to go well.
I don't think we're going anywhere right now, unless there's exploring or something nearby, like a day's jaunt away.
Oh, so are you guys saying that you're not up for the idea of being, transported to the other side of the planet, and after a week our ship comes and gets us?
If we can find some way to get teleported there, sure. But I don't think
Oh,
we're going to find that easily.
I was thinking we could, hire a ship to drop us off over there.
No, that's
That
true.
expensive.
Then yeah, I'm down for that.
I hear there's these brokers that we could put a job on the board to say we want passage to this place.
I don't know. Have you
He's a
seen
thinker.
the standard broker fee? It's pretty ludicrous.
That part's standard.
Oh, good. We found one of the flesh dealers. Let's kill him.
I like that response. Har har.
I think we want to talk to him. I think we want to take the mission. Yeah. Well, hello. We saw this bill about escorting, about an abbot who seeks to escort his daughter to the city of Cafford. Oh, yes, yes, I misread. I am so sorry. Where, can you tell us anything about the city of Cafford? Oh, just
Mainly how to get there. If
we were looking at ways to get there and maybe what we might do when we got there. Just finding out what you could tell us. We'll plan to. We'd also need to know where to find Abit so we can talk with her. Did she just? Okay. Then will you tell us where to go meet her daughter? At what?
could you
Where?
spell that for us?
Pumpkin's getting hungry.
Nishe.
So, where is that from here? Ah, have I seen the Azure Purse before? Can you tell me how to get to the Azure Purse? Oh,
So that seems like that'll be
one
a
of
good paying
those.
job.
Yeah, it certainly could. Okay. Thank you. We'll leave and then converse among ourselves. So this person wants a safe journey. They're staying for the time being in an expensive place,
That
a
does
very
seem like a
safe place. So we can talk to her about, you know, taking her to this place. I kind of would like to try and secure a passage before we go and talk with this Nisag,
I understand that.
because if she is if she thinks highly of herself, she might disdain on us not having a plan of action.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
So I'd like to end there tonight. I think I'm getting tired. But
Okay.
we're going to try and find the shortest reasonable passage by ship over there if we can.
Hopefully just a couple of days.
Or shorter. But
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Yeah.